Hey, what's going on, AG Surfer? How's everything? What's going on to everybody? Can you guys hear me? I'm just trying to see. I'm not seeing a live feed here. Let me know if you hear me, AG Surfer. Oh, why is this not showing? Bear with me, guys. Just a little technical difficulties here. I'm just trying to see something. There we go. All right, I'm testing this again just to see if anybody's on. If nobody's on, I'm just gonna continue and I'll just go through all of this. If you're still on, AG Surfer, let me know if you hear me. Hey, Wobbles, what's going on? Thank you. I appreciate that. I just try and put out there what I love the most, and just share my love of this hobby with everybody else, It's a good community. All right. So, just clear up this glare a little bit there. I'll start off with this book. Picked up Fantastic Four 69. I'm doing the Jack Kirby run, which, possible task, but hopefully someday before I croak, I'll finish off that task of 1 through 102. Got a good chunk of it done, a lot of the keys. Now I'm working on the lower numbers, some mid numbers. This is one I needed to get. Um, I've been finding some pretty decent deals. I got this for 27 bucks. Um, I got this for $27 on a Facebook auction, and that was with shipping. And this is probably like a 7.0, bro. It was really nice. I mean, this was already pressed. This guy pressed these books out. You could tell, but really, really nice. So $20 plus shipping. Well worth it. So Wobbles is saying, do you guys think I should trade my 9.0 Marvel Premiere 47 for a 9.2 CBCS ASM 361? I'm torn. What's up, Murph? Pop Dot, what's going on, guy? How's everything? You know what? That's a choice. The only thing with the ASM 361, it's starting to pick up a little bit of steam. GPA is the best way to look at that. If we could look at that and see exactly what it's going for, it would give you a better gauge. That Marvel premiere, that's first Ant Man, right? That's Scott Lang's Ant Man. I mean, if the other movie takes off, but I kind of think that book really kind of peaked to a degree, So that's just my opinion on that. Um, I'll show you this and picked this up as a spec book. Picked up two copies of it. Amazing Spider-Man 795, and that's the first Red Goblin. Spoiler alert if you haven't read it, but Harry Osborn merges with Venom to become the Red Goblin. So you're taking two iconic villains, creating a new one. I don't know. Book selling for about 10 to 12 bucks on eBay right now. So if you can get it and flip it, I would definitely be flipping these things. There's quite a few. Marvel's putting out these books and everybody's jumping on the spec reads on them. And if I could, I would take them. Yeah, AG, I agreed. Carnage has nothing but room to grow. Remember, Carnage has not been featured in a movie, just hinted about, and all of that other stuff. He's an iconic villain. The only thing with that book is that there's a shitload of them. And also watch when you buy them because there's some bindery defects on a couple of them that I've seen out there. So, you know, just things to watch for. Uh, Sinkwich is killing it on these Walking Deads. That Michonne is right up there. It's pretty nice. Davis Comic Finds, how's it going today? Thanks for coming out. Uh, LCS had this for me. I'll get a sketch on that at one of the cons for X-Men Red. And then I got this at cost at my LCS. So, dude, I was super happy. And it's not a print ratio variant, but it is they call it the Young Guns variant. The book's selling for about $30 on eBay right now. I won't sell it only because I collect everything Wolverine and all new Wolverine. So to have this, it's basically almost a virgin variant. All it has is the artist name on the bottom, Pepe Larraz. Super happy, and that's a tribute to another Wolverine book. I forget the number on that cover, but it is really, really nice. You know what? That Red Goblin storyline, I gotta see it, but I haven't read the Red yet. I've been reading. I read the Phoenix Resurrection, and that wasn't bad. Just want to see where it goes, but you know, wasn't a bad book to read. So over the weekend, last weekend, I took a trip. I'm just grabbing a stack here. I took a trip up to Binghamton, New York, go see my son for his birthday. And they have a great shop over there. This thing is massive. So, I only go in there for like an hour at a spurt. But I always find something through the back bins and everything else. So, just going through, found this for $2. And Cable and Deadpool, Scotty Young cover. This is the second printing for Mr. Miracle #1. Another book to read. Tom King kills it on that. Another book. The first printing on this. There's one cover that's going for like $20, $30. It's amazing what people are spending right now for, just common books. Mr. Miracle's been around forever. He's a Kirby creation. But picked this up there too. That's a great film Noto cover, which I did not have. Love the way he did that. So, I had to pick that up. Found this there, $2. First cover appearance of Miss Martian. And also in the pile, which I was happy to find there. First appearance of Miss Martian. I picked this book up every time. Noto, Noto did a run of cover, variants, which I loved. For a Marvel. It was like 2 or 3 years ago. Really, really nice run. So it is there. They had 2 copies of this. And for those that don't know, first Arsenal, it used to be Speedy. They had one priced at $8 and another one priced at $2. Same exact book. Nothing wrong with it. So mispriced, I took the $2 one. Yeah, 37 is first Miss Martian. And she's not on the cover, so a lot of people passed that book up. Picked up this nice World's Finest 191 while I was there. Book I pressed out, came out really nice. Had some issues on the back, but front cover is really nice on this. Is World's Finest 178. Another book. I buy these just to work on them and press them. World's Finest 151. And then this one, I love the cover on that. You got Robin, Jimmy Olsen. In the background is World's Finest number 141. So these were all relatively cheap, nice books to find. I started going through their modern stuff, and they had this here, and these Thanos books are just blowing up. That's number 14. That's the Phoenix variant. I like that. I thought that was a really nice. Number 14, Cosmic Ghost Rider. And they had another copy. Then they had a copy of that. The Cosmic Ghost Rider reveal, when it reveals that Frank Castle is the Cosmic Ghost Rider. Yeah, you know what? You can find World's Finest pretty cheap. And they're classic Batman and Superman story arcs. In Huck Lee's Phoenix Resurrection variant for cover, I'll take it. Just thought it was a beautiful, beautiful cover. Liked it a lot. Um, and then shout out to J. Rod Ham because he put me up on this. Iron Man 219, first appearance of the Ghost, who's going to be in the Ant-Man and the Wasp movie. One copy, and then second, which is a newsstand copy. And this newsstand copy is really, really nice. So I was happy to grab that. J. Rod Ham's a good dude, man. Good dude, good member of the community. That's the first Ghost. He will be the villain in the Ant-Man and the Wasp movie. Yeah, it's a Bob Layton. Definitely a Bob Layton. You can tell his style. Been reading this, and that's been pretty good. Hawkeye Winter Soldier for the Tales of Suspense 101. At my LCS, I got that there. And that was the variant edition. All the variants on this, the number 14 variant was super hot. Really, really nice cover. So I would pick these up. The second prints usually have a shorter print run. Been reading this. This has been pretty good. It's kind of like the reintroduction of the Fantastic Four. Just some nice stuff. And just a few more books here. Pick this up there. It's a Marvel Team Up number 2. Early team ups. I used to love these team up books. So I'm slowly but surely rebuilding my run, trying to get the earlier issues now. I picked up a number 1 a couple months ago. Got this here, really nice Neil Adams cover. Adam Strange. I believe this is like the first return of Adam Strange back to, since like the Silver Age into comic continuity in DC. Found this for a great price. All new X-Men. And that's the Quesada sketch variant. And these last 3 books that I just showed you, starting with the team up, I was out to lunch with the wife, and I'll usually look on that app, that website, comic shop locator. I'll put in the zip code where I'm at, and I'll check the radius and see if I find a store in there. I go in the store, and I'm going through all the back issues, and it was a little hole in the wall, but this store was amazing. It's out in Jersey, and they had some really, really nice books. Best part about it, though, is standing there going through, and in walks a guy, and I hear him talking. I recognize the voice, and when I turn around, it was Reaper Tate. And, Reaper Tate's a pillar of the community. That guy knows more about comics than 3/4 of us have ever even heard about. And it was his LCS. We've met before at cons and stuff like that, so we just started talking for a while. It was pretty cool. Another World's Finest I found there. Great Joker cover, so I took that quick. 177. Another really nice Neil Adams cover there. Action Comics number 466. Found this there. Swamp Thing number 8. It's the Bernie Wrightson run. So I took that quickly. This down here. Book I pressed and cleaned recently. Batman 235. Really nice World's Finest number 154, and got this at my LCS. Story with this is considered the real, true first Super Sons. So just a spec book there. Picked it up for cheap. Picked this up at a good price at my LCS, and it's Fantastic Four number 150. And guys, I apologize. Just stand by with me 2 minutes. I'm just gonna grab 2 more books that I forgot. I want to show you. It'll be worth the wait. So I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm back. My bad. I'm here, Murph. Hey, looks like the CBCS submissions for New York Comic Con are finally starting to roll back. So hopefully I'll have a bunch of books to show you guys soon. These are the other last two books I picked up at that shop. Guy gave me a nice bundle deal. That's a low grader, probably like a 2.0, 2.5 tops. Tales of Suspense number 53. For those of you that don't know, second appearance of the Black Widow. So, really nice. For the price. Anytime, Surf. You know that. That's what we're here for. We help each other out in this community. Murph does it for me all the time. I got you guys covered whenever you guys need something. If I'm going to a con, I'll always, we always reach out to each other and hit each other up. So, this is the final book that I picked up there. Mike knows I was talking to him about it. And I was hemming and hawing about taking it. I already own one, but at the price I got it, I couldn't leave it there. But I picked that up. So I'll just let that marinate there for a second, because I couldn't believe it. So, Amazing Spider-Man number 14. And that's the first appearance of the Green Goblin. And, I mean, I'll show it to you guys up close. It's missing by the Hulk. Missing a chip there. A little piece missing on the Hulk's hand. It had some water issues there. You could see there's some discoloration there, where it creased out. This book, I did press this book out, but the spine is intact. There, goes all the way through. And let me show you the back. The back is where more of the issues lie. As you can see, it's got waviness that won't go away. And it's also missing a piece up top here in the corner. Also on that corner there. But other than that, you can see where there was some issues with the water. The book is intact. Pages, where else, if there's not a staining, they're not brittle, but they're definitely yellowed out. I mean, that is terrible. Look at that. So, definitely a key to have. Very nice book. Yeah, definitely, as AG Service said, swing. Definitely. So, really, really nice. Presents well. That's the whole thing. With me, if I'm going to buy a low grader like this, I think that front cover presents really, really nice. I mean, what do you guys think? Looks really good. It's crazy. Like, I was just on GPA analysis, and a 1.8 sold for like $550 or $575 for this. It was crazy. Hey, Kyle, what's going on? How's everything, brother? Thanks for coming out. So I got it for way better than that. It's a good book for me to either get it graded, or I'm probably just going to sell it raw if somebody's interested. I might have a potential buyer, so who shall remain nameless. And if not, then and he's not interested, then I'm probably going to get this slabbed and maybe even auction it off. Give everybody the opportunity to try and win one of these. I don't know. Still up in the air. And this was the steal for me. As good as that deal was, and this is a really, really good deal. I got this for an amazing price on Facebook. It was on an auction, and I guess a lot of people weren't watching this man's auction. I came in and I sniped this for a reasonable price. First appearance of Morbius. I have, it's my second one. I picked one up at New York Comic Con. A little better condition than this, only because this has a few spine ticks. But, man, this book is really nice. Really, really nice. And I'll show you this. I'll take it out. Book hasn't been pressed yet, but it's gonna be pressed. There we go. See, the colors are vibrant on this color book. Killer. Right there, it has a little impact. A little bit on the corner there. Corners are a little softer. You'll see a little like discoloration there, but a couple of ticks along it. But I mean, you look at that cover. That cover presents super, super nice. I'm just guesstimating at like a 6.0, maybe 6.5. I'm actually gonna reach out to a couple people, just get some opinions, because the back on that is nice. That is a really, really nice back. Michael Smith, are you pressing books? Because you'll know most of the pressing community doesn't reveal their tips. It's to be honest with you, I'll be straight up. It depends on the book, on how long you press the book, and then cold press. I cold press everything, and a minimum of 4 hours. I cold press. Because if not, your book is going to get wavy and warped. I'll give you that. All right. Everything else, it's basically trial and error, and I'm not trying to be an ass or anything like that, but you know, it's all practice. It's all about practice. My suggestion: go to flea markets, find a lot of books with moisture damage, defects that you need to work on, things that you want to practice on, and then just trial and error. There are a couple of groups that you could look into trying to join, but it's trial and error. There's actually they have a channel on Facebook, and they sell lessons. They have like a 5-part course that they do, and it's actually pretty good. I know somebody who got it, and some of the tips were really, really good. Some weren't. It depends on what you're looking to do. I bought a professional. I bought a Seal 160. Some people are using t-shirt presses. I don't feel that it will do certain jobs, but it doesn't do to the effect that I feel. I've pressed for quite a few people now. I've been pressing for about a year. All right, that's cool, Mike. So you got your own process down, and that's basically what it comes down to, and refining your pressing. Practice definitely makes perfect. Read up on paper. I went to paper conservation sites and everything else, because you'll get a lot of tips on that. Just be careful with restoration and all those other things. You'll see. It's a lot. It's a lot to absorb. Thanks, Murph. I appreciate that. I press for all the New York Warriors. I press for Amazing Murphinator. Done a couple jobs for a bunch of other people at my LCS and stuff like that. Got a couple more working right now. So, it's a good hobby. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. It's part of my hobby. It goes with everything along, and it gives me a couple extra bucks here and there to spend on books, because that's basically what I do. I just reinvest it. I put it into other books. What kind of press did you get, Mike? Midwest Comic Man. Thanks for joining us a little late there, brother. I'm almost done here, but I appreciate you coming out. But again, this 101, I was going to put it up on the New York Warriors auction this week, but I forgot I had a previous commitment to the wife, and you know how that works. Happy wife, happy life. So hopefully the next time that New York Warriors do an auction, I'll have this amazing Spider-Man book here. I got quite a few books that I have that are out there that matter of fact, you know what, I'll show you guys a few of the books if you guys want to see that. I'll show you some of the books that I'm planning on auctioning off in future auctions. What's up, Biggs? What's going on, brother? I know I missed you guys too. I was watching you guys. I watched some of it on the rerun, and you know what? It looks like you guys had a good time as usual, man. Congrats on that auction. You know what it is, Mike? It's a tight community because a lot of people are trying to make a buck on it, and for the longest time it was a well kept secret. It's starting to become more and more prevalent out there. So it's all about what works for you. T-shirt presses work for you. You feel comfortable with your pressing techniques, and it satisfies your needs for your collection. Then I'm all for it, bro. I am definitely all for it. Exactly. You're right, Midwest comic guy. Basic stuff is out there, but everybody has their own little tricks of the trade, and it's all stuff that you develop over time. Two for $100, that's good. That's a good deal. I'm glad. How long did you guys go on last night, Biggs? I know you went at least 2 hours, right? I was just showing everybody in the auction. Um, I picked this up, but I showed you guys that already, Biggs. But I'll show them some of the books that will be at your future auctions for you guys. Next time you guys have your auctions. These are some amazing Spider-Man books that I've been pressing out. 127. Amazing Spider-Man 57. 67. I'm just going to put these through here. Well, that's the whole thing, AG. Pressure is the key. And you're going to see what some people feel is good might not be good for another person. Some people overpress their books where you see indentations for the staples. There's just a lot of little different things, Yeah, there's quite a few ASMs here. There's a little low grader, 24, 23. That's Bloodshot, signed by Jason David Frank. A couple of Carnages here. Clayton Crane Carnages. Really nice. What else we got in here? Just a bunch of books that eventually we'll be moving along. Here's another Spider-Man 61. First Gwen Stacy on the cover. 63. Nice cover there. Thank you, Midwest. I appreciate that. X-Men number 78. Nice book there. Great Kingpin book there. So what you guys are seeing is I made the decision for 2018 get rid of a lot of my doubles and triples. I kept my higher grade copies, and these are all my under copies, shall we say. They're all really nice copies. J-Rod Hammond bought a bunch of books from me, and I think Murph bought one. A couple of guys have bought them. They can attest that, I'm pretty good with my grading. I'd rather be tight on the grading than, put it out there. So, yeah, you know what? I'm doing a full Volume 1 Amazing Spider-Man run. Me, Murph's doing the same thing. And, I've been collecting for a while, so I have quite a few books. Another book that'll be out there. First Red Sonja. That there. First Harry Osborn as Green Goblin. Got that there. First print. McFarlane for Batman. Here goes another filler there. A little bit of a lower grade. ASM 72. Another one for you there. 97. I mean, this is a full ASM run here that we're running through. We put it out there for a bit. This will probably go as a set, and that's that That's the Jenny Friesen cover for that, and that is ridiculous. Really, really like that cover. You know, just a sample of some of the books I got. I'm actually been going through books a lot, just pulling stuff out, seeing what I'm gonna keep, what I'm not gonna keep, what I'm gonna put out there for auction and stuff like that. So you know what, they'll probably go out over the next few New York Warriors auctions, you know, and that way, you know, you guys will guys will get first crack at it. You know, we always put out there good deals out there. It's a good time. Come join them all the time. You know, we appreciate the support you guys give us. You know, Biggs will tell you, but we try and keep it unique. We just try and make it fun for ourselves. You know, and you know, and flip a few books while we can. You know, but more than anything else, it's about hanging out with everybody and just bullshitting and laughing. You know, it makes the time go by. You know, grown men with a young boy's hobby. It's still some awesome stuff, man. It doesn't get old, no matter how old you get, and I'm living proof of that. You know, I'm the senior statement on the New York Warriors, so hanging out with them is always fun. But I'm gonna end this video now, guys. All right, I appreciate you guys coming out. Thanks for everything, and